What's up, what's up, what's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Today we are going down the rabbit hole with topics with Becky, and this is chosen family. Before we get into it, guys, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live, knowing that that is a free way to support the channel as well as to connect me with you energetically to get you out more resonating content, whatever that may be. And I do just want to say thank you to anyone and everyone who has liked, shared, commented, subscribed, and who has supported this channel in any one way, shape, or form. It means the world to me, and I thank you guys so very much. And as always, I want to send a shout out to my OGs, my new Gs, and anybody that allows me your most precious asset, your time. As always, it's an honor, a privilege, a blessing being here, giving you guys these messages. And my prayer, as always, is that any of the videos of mine that you happen to watch fall upon your heart in a way that reminds you to use your intuition, to use your discernment, to take back your power, and to make the decisions that serve your highest journey in this here, now, here moment. So let's talk about chosen family. So chosen family becomes the reason a lot for why we move away from our own family, right? You can choose your own friends. You can choose the ones that you want in your life. And when it comes to our regular family, we don't obviously get to choose who it is that's there or have any control over the way that they see us. Rather than when we choose our family or we talk about soul tribe, those are the people who are most like us. Now, don't get it twisted in thinking that anybody out there is going to be identical to you guys. You see her right there. She's making an appearance. She likes to lay on the couch back there. She's so goofy. But chosen family is the one that they'll be on a similar journey. And they'll understand the things that it is that we've experienced. They'll have like parallel lives. You'll see people who have a very similar life to ours, or they've experienced a lot of the same hurts and pains that we've experienced. And, you know, our own family, even though they may have experienced those things, a lot of times we get cut off from our own family because they don't believe that we understand or that we can relate to them on that. You know, I always talk about how families are the worst perpetrators out there. They're the ones that will make you feel the worst about the things that you do. But chosen family, it's more appealing. Why? Because it means that you guys can set up a system around you or a group of people around you, a tribe around you that actually wants to be around you, that wants to see you succeed, that wants to see you go far, that wants to see you be all that you can be. Be all that you can be. And that's not how it is with blood relatives. And there are some people out there who do have that luck. They do have that opportunity with blood relatives that are very supporting of them and very encouraging and want to be there with them no matter what. You know, we talk about sometimes on this channel how blood isn't always thicker than water, but in some cases it is. Some of you guys may be on here watching like, that's not how my family is at all. And that's great. This is just for those of you that you guys don't have that support system that's built around you. You know, maybe you had a single parent, or maybe your parent just basically left you out to do things on your own, or maybe, you know, your parent told you couldn't do what you wanted to do, or maybe you had guardians who basically tried to drive you away from the things it was that you found interest in. You know, siblings that made fun of you, or I hate to say it, but parents that make fun of you. You know, I've seen circumstances where the kids become the catch-all for whatever it is that a parent's going through. So you become the one that gets called names. You become the one that's the problem. Anytime that they have a bad day, it's because of you. The blame game, right? In these situations, that's not a supporting system, and that leaves you for a a life of failure unless you choose to do something differently. And oftentimes it takes being brokenhearted so much that you're like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm going to choose to be something else. I'm going to choose a different way. You know, you grew up in a home that you were maybe beaten. You know, I've talked to a lot of guys actually who were beaten by their fathers, and they said it ends with me. I'm not going to ever put my child through what I went through, what I saw my mother go through, what I saw my siblings go through. And you know, it's really admirable, but think about it. They had to make a choice. They could have taken what they'd learned from their scenario and pass that on. And that's why chosen family is so much more appealing on this journey to those who have dealt with very hard backgrounds growing up. Not everybody has. Sometimes people didn't deal with suffering until they got into their adult years. And that's just dependent on your journey. We all have a different journey. So if you guys are looking to choose your family and it's not coming just yet, know that it is all part of the process, right? It is a part of the healing process. It is part about you guys letting go those wounds that have held you back, that have blocked you from your emotional fulfillment. Because having a soul tribe is our emotional fulfillment. That's us being emotionally fulfilled. Well, if we're continually looking outside for someone to fulfill something within us, right? We're defeating the purpose, because that's what we grew up in. It was always seeking approval, seeking validation, seeking permission from somebody else, rather than coming back into a place and approving of ourselves and validating ourselves and letting that be the strength that carries us on. We talk about it a lot in the spiritual community. However, I think a lot of people are talking about it in hopes that one day it will become an internal belief. And it does. It takes time, though. You guys are changing values and core beliefs that have been put in place from a very young age, you know, and especially if you guys had the blood is thicker than water, we'll always be there for each other no matter what, for forever. And then turns out that you're dealing with a narcissistic sibling or a narcissistic parent, but they rely on this energy to keep you guys connected. Remember that, you know, you guys will have a chosen family. That's something that you guys will get to experience on your journey, as long as you continue to believe and to allow yourself to heal from these past wounds. For so long on my journey, I was so afraid of being alone. And because that was my biggest fear, I had to experience it. I had to experience what it was to not have anybody, a friend, really a family member that I could talk to. It's not that I didn't have family around me. I had family around me, but the silence was deafening. And I got to experience what that was. And what ended up happening in that time frame was I learned how to be with myself, and I learned how to rely on myself. And I learned that I'm coming into a position in my life where I get to choose the people who I want in my life. I'm not just going to settle for the next person that comes in just because they came in. And a lot of people will expect you to settle for them because that's what they would do. And so if you guys are fearful of loneliness, knowing that that may be something that you first must experience on this journey so that you guys can come into a position to open yourself up for the chosen. Why is your chosen family more appealing? Because these individuals are going to be people who understand you on a much deeper level. They're going to get you at a soul level. This isn't going to be a surface level. These are going to be very deep relationships. You guys are going to have very deep conversations. You guys are going to inspire each other in ways that your family never could have. And that's for purpose, because they're meant to help see you grow during your prosperous time, when your family and friends that you have or have had, maybe not. And that's scary to a lot of people, because loyalty sometimes runs so deep that it becomes a fault, rather than being loyal for purpose or being loyal for reason, right? There's being loyal because you know it's getting reciprocated, and there's being loyal because you believe you have to be a loyal person no matter what. If you've been backstabbed, what's the point of continuing to stay loyal to someone who you know is just going to take advantage of you? That's not fair to you. So remember this on the journey, and remember to stay open to that energy always, and knowing that if you guys haven't had the best of families in the world, that's okay, because one day, and it might be sooner than you think, you will be choosing your own family. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again, mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.